Hot Springs Village, inside out from the beautiful shores of Lake DeSoto. You are listening to HSV Radio. Hey, I'm your host, Dennis Simpson, from the ever so slightly getting a little warmer shores of beautiful Lake DeSoto here in Hot Springs Village. Hope you had a great week. Hope you enjoyed Mr. Scotty Mack just a few minutes ago. Mr. Mack in the morning, what a treasure. By the way, last week was his birthday, so you want to send a request to him. That's 501-915-1300, and happy birthday, past birthday, Scotty Mack. Coming up, remember at 10, we're going to have Sports and Shorts. Mr. Tracy and Mr. Mark, great guys. I'll tell you more about their show in just a minute. But this week, we're going to talk about songs you didn't expect from singers you didn't know about. That's right. We're going to start with the Gwyneth Paltrow classic. Yeah, that's right. You've actually heard this song more than you think you do. For now, let's go cruising.
Baby, let's cruise.
No way from here.
Don't be confused.
The way is clear.
And if you want it, you got it forever. This is not a one-night stand,
Baby, yeah.
so
Let the music take your mind.
just release and you will find you're gonna fly away, that you're going my way. I love it when we're cruising together. Music is played for love, cruising is made for love. I love it when we're cruising together. Baby, tonight
Belong to us.
everything right.
Do what you must.
And inch by inch we get closer and closer to every little part of each other.
Oh, baby, yeah.
So let the music take your mind. Just release and you will find you're gonna fly away, that you're going my way. I love it when we're cruising together. The music is played for love, cruising is made for love. I love it when we're cruising together. Cruise with me, baby. Oh, baby, let's cruise.
Let's flow, let's glide.
Ooh, let's open up.
And go inside.
And if you want it, you got it forever.
Okay, so maybe you're not a Gwyneth Paltrow fan, and that's understandable. Not everybody's cup of tea, but that Huey Lewis guy, he's pretty good, huh? I tell you what, we're going to do a double. We're going to do two songs by an artist you didn't expect, and you're going to kind of put it all together and go, oh, well, you might make that noise. And let's get it out of the way. We're going to play a song by Disney that on my podcast may be blocked, but hey, it's still going to be great for the radio. You'll enjoy it. Sing. Yeah, from the movie. Yeah, Disney owns the world these days, don't they? See if you enjoy this.
I stay up too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say.
I go on too many dates, but I can make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say.
But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. I never miss a beat. Lightning on the feet. And that's what they don't see. That's what they don't see.
Haters gonna play, 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 play. And the haters gonna hate, hate,
Haters gonna hate.
baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake.
I shake it off, I shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break.
Fakers gonna fake.
I'm just gonna shake.
I shake it off, I shake it off.
Shake it off, shake it off.
I shake it off, I shake it off.
I shake it off, shake it off.
I shake it off, I shake it off.
I shake it off,
I shake it off.
I shake it off,
I shake it off.
I shake it off,
I shake it off.
I shake it off, shake it off.
I will give you a $10 bill if you can tell me who that is. Do you have any idea who that is singing? The original motion picture soundtrack, Sing, S-I-N-G, Sing, is a cute little animated show. It's really, really cute. And that is called Shake It Off with Nick Kroll. And the lady is Reese Witherspoon, Legally Blonde. Yeah, Anyway, thought you would enjoy that. And in case you thought you saw that one coming, see if you see this one coming.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson. I'm gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town.
We'll go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your hell. Go clear your hand, you big talking man. Make a big fool of yourself. You're going to Jackson. Go comb your hair.
Honey, I'm in a snowball, Jackson.
See if I care.
When I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow.
Ha!
All them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson. They turn a loose of my coat, 'cause I'm going to Jackson.
That's all she wrote. Nothing like that, you in Jackson. I'll be dancing on a pony cake. It'll lead you around town like a scalded hound with your tail tucked between your legs. You're going to Jackson. You big dog in hand. And I'll be waiting in Jackson behind my J-Pan fan.
I'm taking that as a nope. Nope, you didn't see that one coming. That big voice singing is a guy named Joaquin Phoenix, who apparently, I get where he doesn't spell Phoenix right, but Joaquin, that's kind of a, yeah, and Miss Reese Witherspoon. Now, again, that was Reese in both those songs. And Walk the Line, the original soundtrack from the motion picture. So in case you didn't get that, it's kind of the Johnny Cash biopic, Johnny Cash, June Carter biopic. Literally, Reese and Joaquin sang those songs. Every one of them, I encourage you to look it up. And it was a great movie. Man, hey, listen, come back and see us in just a minute. More after this. HSV Boomers Rock. Yeah, I tell you what, if you are new to the village and you need to get connected, you have to go to boomersrockhsv.com. Again, that's boomersrockhsv.com. This is the social group of all social groups in the village. Number one, it's in the right dynamic. Number two, they've got around 1,000 members. Did you hear me, people? 1,000 members. And they do everything. I mean, everything. You cannot fathom the number of shows and events that they do. We have a casino night. We have Taste of the Town. We have Boomers Rock Golf Scramble. We have a On the Rocks Happy Hour, a chili cook-off, miniature golf tournament, Barks and Brews, bingo, which Diane and I like to go to. They're going to have a Boomers Spectacular. I just can't tell you enough things. Now, there's one catch. You do have to be a member. The membership's very inexpensive, but you do have to be a member. You can't just show up at these events. So we need you to go to boomersrockhsv.com. Again, boomersrockhsv.com to see what's going on this week. I promise you, you will have a blast. Oh, it's Boomers Bowling, Boomers Bunko, a dance group, Dominoes, Garden Club, Gen X Girls Night Out, Boomer Golf, Boomer Kayak, Newcomers Dinner, Social Singles, Trail Mountain.
When the sun comes up on a sleepy little town down around San Antonio, and the folks are rising for another day round about their home, the people of the town are strange and they're proud of where they came. Where you talking about the time to grow? Time to grow. Well, the preacher and the teacher, no, they are caution. They are the talk of the town. When the gossip gets to flying, they ain't lying. When the sun goes falling down, they say that the father's insane. They're Mrs. Perkins again. We're talking about the time to grow. Time to grow. Every day there's a new thing coming. The ways of it are in view. The sheriff and his buddies with the samurai swords. You can even hear the music at night. And though it's a part of the Lone Star State, people don't seem to care. They just keep on looking to the east.
You know, sometimes, friends, I literally cannot express my excitement. Today, these events, man, it's the best of times. It's the worst of times. I've got some great things going on in my life. I've got some not so great things going on in my life. But tonight, about 8 o'clock, I will be interviewing the band Bad Habit. That's right, Bad Habit will be at Pops at Oaklawn, and we will be shooting video, doing interviews with them, and this will be for my podcast show, HS Village Venues. That's Hot Springs Village Venues. Come see us at HS Village Venues in Facebook, anywhere you want to go, Village-Venues on the web, and you'll get a taste of this. By the way, before we come up with Bad Habit, we're going to be interviewing Mr. Alonzo coming out Wednesday, this next Wednesday. We'll have an Alonzo. Remember Alonzo that was at the El Jimador's Mexican restaurant? Yeah, he is going to be, or is now, the owner of the Beehive, and he's reopening the Beehive. Matter of fact, the fine folks at Bad Habit, which, if you don't know, is a group of kids but in their early 20s that do China Grove and some other fantastic music, and the crowd is explosive. I mean, literally, nobody's sitting on their butts. It is rocking, and that they will be at Pops at Oaklawn tonight, but February the 14th, let's see what happens around that day. Oh yeah, Valentine's Day, they'll be at the Beehive again, so if you want to come to a little closer venue, you got to check them out. Bad Habit, I've been working with them for 3 or 4 years now. These kids are simply dynamite. Now, for what it's worth, tonight, they'll be doing a show at Oaklawn, and then next week, they're going to be doing an unplugged acoustic set in the main auditorium or the main lobby of the Arlington. Man, you're talking about a hardworking group of kids that get around. Badhabitband.com. Look them up, badhabitband.com. And Miss Leanne, the, what do they call it? The momager. Yeah, the mom who happens to be the manager. We'll be there to talk with you. It's a family affair, and they're great people. They are absolutely great people. More after this.
Waiting for the break of day.
Sometimes our guests say it better, about 2,000 times better. As an example,
The room is beautiful and homey. If you're looking for a relaxing, quiet getaway for a couple of days, this is the place.
others say,
This was perfect for a relaxing weekend on the water. The hot tub was amazing at night because you could see all the fireflies everywhere. It was amazing.
and also,
The house is beautiful and cozy, very easy to roll in and feel right at home.
for over 8 years and 2,000 five-star reviews, D&D Village Properties have delighted to see our guests make great memories on the shores of Lake DeSoto.
Visit ddvillageprop.com today and reserve your getaway for you and your family. Soak in the hot tub, glide in the kayaks, or just sit and pet your fur baby as you watch the sunset. Call 501-350-0227 or visit online ddvillageprop.com.
I've been up, I've been down, take my word, my way round. I ain't asking for much. I said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some touch. I've been bad, I've been good, Dallas, Texas, Hollywood. I ain't asking for much. I said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some touch. Take me back, way back home. Not by myself, not alone. I ain't asking for much. I said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some touch.
Loud! I'm just looking for some. Yeah, man, ZZ Top. Hey, if you have not had the opportunity to go to the Blues Museum in Mississippi, if you haven't been able to go down to the Crossroads, man, you need to. Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top is actually a donor there. He has actually donated some cars from ZZ Top and some other things at the Blues Museum. It is unbelievable. Diane and I went about 10 years ago. The time of your life, the time of your life. And again, my friends, ZZ Top, the bassist, Dusty, passed away not just a couple of years ago, and these guys aren't going to be with us forever, but this music, oh my God, they literally don't make it like this anymore. Well, we're back to, you got to guess who this is. But wait, first, need to tell you what's going on with Sports and Shorts with Tracy and Mark coming up at 10. Man, these guys, I mean, every week they have a great show. You know, Tracy, me, the Simpson 2.0, I do 1 hour of radio a week, and it seems to kind of tax my gig some days. That Tracy guy, he does 20, and then he does the Sports and Shorts with more and more and more. Does the weather, does the news. I mean, he's a one-man media outlet. He actually, as I understand it, is doing a show at Oaklawn, so you want to catch that. Coming up, they're in the first quarter of the game, as they call it on Sports and Shorts. It's going to be Baseball Hall of Fame. The second quarter, Coach Deet and the boys basketball coach from Fountain Lake. Third quarter, pro football playoffs, and in the fourth quarter, they're going to discuss the local sports roundup. I tell you what, I'm not the biggest sports guy in town, but this is a way for me to listen to an hour worth of just casual, entertaining radio and catch up on everything I didn't have to watch on ESPN the rest of the week. And for those of you that are deeper dive people, trust me, they've got your content there too. Sports and Shorts coming up at 10 here at 92.9 KVRE. But now, another song you didn't see coming. Tell me who this is, people.
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's dance to the song they're playing on the radio. Let's sway while color lights up your face. Let's sway through the crowd to an empty space. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms, tremble like a Let's dance for fear your grace should fall. Let's dance for fear tonight is all. Let's sway. You could look into my eyes. Let's sway under the moonlight, the serious moonlight. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms, tremble like a Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's dance to the song they're playing on the radio. Let's sway. You could look into my eyes. Let's sway under the moonlight, the serious moonlight. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance.
Okay. You say, Dennis, that was just way too easy. That is clearly David Bowie. No. That is, again, Huey Lewis. Didn't see that one coming, did you? I'm telling you what, a lot of talented people doing a lot of diverse things. You just can't get enough of it. Want to catch you up on some other stuff real quick? I want to invite you again to HS Village Venues. HS Village Venue is sponsor for KVRE, and we're a media sponsor with each other. What a great outlet. People, because I see things passing. I'm talking people passing, things changing. You know, there was a guy one time that didn't think that Nash, the car company, would ever go away. Most people can't even remember that name, much less think that it would be permanent. You know, I remember Oldsmobile was never going to go away. Well, it went away. Every day that this radio station is on the radio and on the internet at iHeart, KVRE 92.9, is an amazing thing. Not because it's Herculean effort, although there is a lot of effort to make it happen. Small town, local, family-owned radio. You got more luck finding a family farm than you do find a family radio station. They just don't exist anymore, and that's tragic because they should. The FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, counts this as a trust. Let me explain what that means. They trust KVRE and our broadcasting company with the airwaves. That is a trust. They could be violated. They could have obscenities. They could have noise. They could make static and mess up other airwaves. But this is a trust. And it's a trust that we will give to you, the listeners, accurate news, sports, weather, important public information, or emergency warnings if necessary. We are entrusted to be a radio station. And I don't know that I don't think there's enough family radio stations in Arkansas to put on your hand. There are less than 5 to my knowledge. My friends, please support this radio station, support the sponsors, Joey Clampett, Solutions Home Entertainment. I can go through the list. The pest control people, Ike Eisenhower, Clara at Remax. I can go through all the list. But when you hear a sponsor here on KVRE, it's serious. They've spent local money for local entertainment and a local radio show like you're listening to right now. So please, vote with your dollars, would you? More great music coming up.
Some buddies were working down around Lubbock, looking for something to do. Somebody had the bright idea to cross the border and have us a few. It all started off with some cold Coronas, tequila, salt, and lime. 4 senoritas in an El Camino, wanted to have a good time. Say that you've been all around the world and you got a lot of stories to tell, but I bet you next month's rent that you've never spent a weekend in Mexican jail. If you can't make bail, it's a weekend in Mexican jail. We all piled in and left the cantina behind us in a cloud of dust. She was driving so fast we didn't even notice blue lights chasing us. Then he showed me the back, said something in Spanish. Whatever it wasn't good. And all I remember were those handcuffs clicking and my face on a dusty hood. You could say that you've been all around the world, got a lot of stories to tell, but I bet you next month's rent that you've never spent a weekend in Mexican jail. If you can't make bail, it's a weekend in Mexican jail. Yo, somebody play something hot on that 6th Street.
but believe me, the nights get cold. But if you go, don't run off for the Federalist daughter, 'cause we might not make it home. Yeah, unfortunately, I know. You can say that you've been all around the world and got a lot of stories to tell, but I bet you next month's rent that you never spent a week in a Mexican jail. If you can't make bail, it's a week in a Mexican jail.
What do y'all say we come back next weekend?
I don't think Trey ever left.
Can't believe y'all left me here.
Sometimes our guests say it better, about 2,000 times better. As an example,
The room is beautiful and homey. If you're looking for a relaxing, quiet getaway for a couple of days, this is the place.
others say,
This was perfect for a relaxing weekend on the water. The hot tub was amazing at night because you could see all the fireflies everywhere. It was amazing.
and also,
The house is beautiful and cozy, very easy to roll in and feel right at home.
for over 8 years and 2,000 five-star reviews, D&D Village Properties have delighted to see our guests make great memories on the shores of Lake DeSoto.
Visit ddvillageprop.com today and reserve your getaway for you and your family. Soak in the hot tub, glide in the kayaks, or just sit and pet your fur baby as you watch the sunset. Call 501-350-0227 or visit online ddvillageprop.com.
Well, now you may think I'm fooling for the foolish things I do. You may wonder how come I love you when you get on my nerves like you do. Well, baby, you know you love me. There ain't no secret about that. But come on
I saw a picture of Mr. Springsteen this last week, yeah, he looks like an old man. I mean, and no offense to old men out there, because I mean, I look like me, and they, you know, balding and gray in his hair and kind of a little short and squat. Boy, I'm offending half the audience right now, aren't I? Man, I didn't mean to. Hey, listen, Hot Springs Village Inside Out did as Dennis Simpson at 44 past the hour from the beautiful shores of Lake DeSoto. Want to remind you again, Bad Habit going to be at the Oaklawn Pops Lounge tonight, 8 o'clock. You want to stagger in and see me and Diane? We'll be there with cameras and microphones interviewing these kids. We'll have a great show for that soon. Coming up in just a few minutes, literally 15 minutes, will be Sports and Shorts with Mr. Tracy Simpson and Mr. Mark Oliver. And these are great guys. I tell you what, it's always interesting to have them summarize the week for you. It's going to be wonderful. I repeat again, you're listening to KVRE 92.9, streaming live, as Tracy says, on iHeart here in Hot Springs Village. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I hope we can put a smile on your face, a chuckle in your voice, and you'll enjoy some more of this great music. Because you know, well, in the words of Mr. Burt Bacharach, you got to know when it's time to leave. Some of my friends don't believe it, but I do know when it's time to leave. Now, I may not know when it's time to shut up, but I certainly know when it's time to leave. After they grab you by the collar and start carrying you to the door and say, "We've heard enough of your stories, Mr. Simpson," that's right in the timeline that I'm like, hey, I guess you need me to leave. But I tell you what, it is 48 past the hour of beautiful Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. And I want to remind you, we have words from Mr. Les Brown this week, as we do every week. And Mr. Les Brown's going to tell you, be good to yourself. Do something for you for a change. You say, well, I do things for me every day. No, that's maintenance. Give yourself a special treat. Do something that brings you a sense of joy. Maybe listening to a radio show or a podcast, I hope. Either spending time alone or with someone, or doing something that you like, that excites you. Ask yourself if some thought-provoking question that will help you enter the next chapter of your life, and let the next chapter of your life be the best chapter. It's as if Mr. Brown is speaking to me today, because I've had a chapter of my life in this last week or the last month, and I thought it was going to be here forever, as we many times do. Ask yourself, what are 3 things I can do each day that will make me proud of myself? Let's say that again. What 3 things can I do each day that will make me proud of myself? What are 5 things that I'm grateful for? Man, I can make that list in a heartbeat, and hundreds of them. What does the next chapter of my life look like? Well, that's the tough one, isn't it? What do I want at this point in my life? And what makes me happy? What makes me happy? Well, for me, it's hearing Bad Habit tonight at 8 o'clock at Pops at Oaklawn. Give yourself permission to check out some of the things that could possibly reduce your stress or diminish the worry that you do allow to get into your life. Allow some time to reconnect with yourself, your true self, your heart, and your inner spirit. You have one precious life. Make it a point to actually enjoy it. Live it. Because you have something special, my friends. You have greatness within you.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
It seems as if that song touches me every time, one way or another, for some other reason. What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. I have some friends that are facing some devastating tragedies this week. Terrible accidents and where people lost their lives. It's tragic. It's tragic. It's tragic. But the fact of the matter is, you being able to be alive today, listening to this show, wherever you are and enjoying it, wherever you are, that, my friend, is a wonderful world. And, it's true. As Mr. Les Brown says, it is what we make of it. You need to be grateful. You need to be thankful. Myself, I don't know of a way I could be more thankful. I want to apologize just a little. I look back some days, and when I talk about my blessings, I know it may sound like bragging, and that is the last thing I want. I want you to think about the blessings you have. I want you to focus on that. Some of you right now are hurting. Some of you, you don't know what you're going to do. You don't know how you're going to do it. And I think what you need to know is that you are part of a family. You are not alone. You are part of the KVRE family. I'm not going to share all the behind the scenes stories that I know, but I will tell you that Tracy and Alice hand deliver benefits, love, and food and coats, and you can't name it, to people who are hurting, to people who need help. They do that. KVRE does that. It's not, as the radio station tech, okay? I support their tech at the radio station and do a lot of other things with them. It's not uncommon for me to get a phone call that says, Dennis, Susie's having a problem with her computer, or Fred's having a problem streaming and he can't get iHeart to work. Tell me another radio station you know of that would dispatch their own staff to help listeners. Yeah, it's like that. I'm here, my friends, because these people have a huge heart. I've been doing this for years now, and it is the delight of my life. And I think I'm really glad that I've missed corporate radio. I've actually got two friends that have moved here from the village from huge radio markets that were presidents of the entire area. I mean, they dominated it. They really, really dominated it. I mean, they were in charge of tens of millions of listeners that they held at arm's length, that they couldn't really get to. I'm kind of glad I missed that. I don't think that would have been interesting to me. I love what radio is. I love what it does. I'm thrilled that you're listening today. I'm thrilled that you're tuned in. I'm thrilled that you find this interesting. We'd love to hear from you. You can go to HSV Radio on Facebook, or just come see us anytime. But mostly, we wish for you and yours one more day. See you next week.
Last night I had a crazy dream. Wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mansion in Malibu. I simply wished for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day. First thing I do is pray for time to crawl. I'd unplug the telephone, keep the TV off. I'd hold you every second, say a million I love yous. That's what I do with one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied.